Fran, it was another good win to start the season on Sunday. How pleasing was that performance as a whole?
Yeah, it was very pleasing. It's important to look after each game as it comes, and I think it was a very good display, great scoreline. We could score more as well, despite we face a low block. We create so many chances. Of course, we were exposed at the contact, which is something that we need to work on. But yeah, overall, very, very pleased with the way we start the season. 16 goals in 2 games is incredible, really. So very happy, and we just need to carry on working and try to fix these little issues that we are finding. But yeah, the standards have been very, very high so far.
You touched on it after the game, but there was a lot of good attacking play in the final third. How pleasing is that to see it click so early in the season?
Yeah, it's fantastic because so many new players, they need to settle into a playing style. We do constant rotation, so the rotation is all about the understanding with each other at the timing you do it, and I thought that's something that gives us an extra plus. Yesterday as well, you could see players constantly rotating. That's even more difficult when the players don't know each other, but yeah, some players that were here are here for a month or less than a month, and looks like they are here for many years. The way they understand each other, so very, very pleasing. And yeah, very happy. And we did 4 changes, and the team played at the same level than the game before. So that's also very important because we got a week with 3 games, 1 gone, 2 to go until Sunday, and it's important that we utilize the whole squad because we need fresh legs to be able to play that football that we want with this counter pressing and this aggression that we want. So yeah, it's pleasing to see how the girls are doing.
There was obviously 6 different scorers in Sunday's win as well. Is it good to see players contributing across the board? Yeah,
of course. The goals, it was like that last year and the year before. Goals come from everywhere. But yeah, it's important as well that the 2 players that start initially as these centre-forward positions, they both has started the season in a great scoring form. That's good for their confidence and that's good for the team. But I know if they are not playing and somebody else takes that spot, I know they will score as well because they are doing it and training non-stop, and yesterday they saw as well. So very, very important that we don't rely on one player, but we have a very strong squad. The girls are fighting for positions, and they know whoever doesn't play, the team is going to carry on playing at a good level. So that tells them I'm not, I need to keep pushing if I want to play.
As you mentioned, it's going to be a busy week with Spartans to come on Wednesday. What sort of test are you expecting them to provide?
It's always a tough test. It's a away pitch. Normally we find a lot of wind there because of the way the pitch is and where it is. So sometimes it's very difficult weather conditions. So far we got great experience. We always won there, but obviously they are always a tough team. They are an aggressive team and they fight for every ball. So always make it very difficult for us. So I just hope that we play at the level that we are playing, and we manage to impose our game, and obviously we will go there with the ambition of getting the 3 points and to put another good performance. So that's what we are working, and hopefully that happens.
Is it good to have the games coming thick and fast in order to build that momentum and confidence?
Yeah, I mean these weeks where it's 3 games is great. We don't stop in terms of it's all the time working, but it's fantastic because the games are the most exciting day of the week. So when there are many, but obviously that have a little impact in the players' freshness. So we have to manage that. We have to assess the GPS data, and also in terms of preparing tactics, it's difficult to have 2 different game plans in the week because you don't have time to prepare them properly. So it got their challenges, but yeah, I think it's exciting, and I think when you got a very big squad like our squad, it's important that everyone contributes, and when it's 3 games in a week or in 8 days, it helps us to manage the squad in a better manner and have more happy faces, rather than week to week you repeat the team, then so many players are maybe lacking confidence, etc., etc. So yeah, it got more positive than negatives, and especially when you're in a good form, if you can manage to maintain that form for the next 2 games, that will put us in a great position coming the last game before we go to the Champions League.